What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is Dan the Man, aka Daniel's son, and I'm joined once again with the coolest dude I know who has a lot of pops, too many pops. I want to pop. This is Super Nerd 81. What's up, man?
How's it going?
So we're gonna discuss a little Boku no Hero Academia season 2. I finished the season. James is on episode 13.
Who's James?
Super Nerd 81.
Thank you.
AKA James. All right. That's your name, James.
I don't want my identity to get out of there, man. I'm popular, okay?
Okay, like mine, like mine is not, it's Dan. I think anybody could come up with the rest of the letters.
I got 38 subscribers, all right? I'm famous. All right.
Yes. You're too diva-ish for me, man. I'm surprised you had time to do this.
Dude, to fit you in with my busy schedule, talking to all the big Asian anime people and all the cosplayers, dude.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so
Anime Expo is wrapping up, so I mean,
I thought it was done already.
Or it's done. Oh, my bad. I believe it's done. Was it last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still want to go to Anime Expo, but it's always falling at the same time around Comic-Con. So which do I choose?
Dude, you choose Comic-Con.
Yeah, of course you choose Comic-Con. Like, well, you guys don't know what you're missing in Comic-Con.
Exactly. Comic-Con's everything. This is just anime.
Yeah, I love anime, but I don't love it that much.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love anime.
You're my anime guru.
Huh?
You're my anime guru.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not even like. There's people out there that go, "Oh, you seen this? No." I'm not yet.
Who like the live action Death Note?
Yeah. Before we get into the main discussion of Boku no Hero Academia season 2, we're going to be talking a little bit the news that's out there and what's happening in the anime world. So that's what I'd like to start off. I think that's where we're going to do this from now on. When we'll have a big kind of like discussion on a certain series that we're watching, but before that we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the anime news. And one of the big things is we got a trailer. Did you see the trailer? The full trailer?
Yes, I did see the trailer.
Yep. We got a trailer of Netflix's new show or new series. It's a movie actually.
Okay.
New movie. Famous. I mean, everybody. Even if you don't like anime, you're into this. Like you would like it, and that's Death Note. Death Note is super popular. I remember when it first came on, and everybody was just on the Death Note train. You know how Attack on Titan is?
Yeah.
How popularity that is? That's Death Note. That was Death Note when it came out. So we got the trailer. The trailer showcases what it's kind of all about, and not feeling too confident. What about you, Super?
Well, I mean, I agree with you on like some of the characters, like really like, why are you changing them? Like Light and the main characters like Light and L. Why are you changing them? They honestly, they should be Asian because that's what the genre is in Japanese animation. You should cast an Asian actor. There's plenty of them out there to do it for both characters.
The thing is like whitewashing throughout Hollywood.
Well, yeah, because the guy's last name is Turner, Light Turner. I mean, come on. I mean, I can't say his Japanese last name. I can never say any Japanese names at all, so I'm not going to even attempt to try that. But who's played by what's his name, like Lakeith Strattonfield, whatever his last name is. I mean, he said he's really good. I mean, but he's African American. He's not Asian. But they say he's really good in Straight Outta Compton. So I mean, come on. I don't know.
Who was he in Straight Outta Compton though?
I don't know. They just said that he was in Straight Outta Compton.
I wonder if he was Doc. Because he definitely wasn't Dre. Dre is Heath from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And he definitely was O'Shawn Jackson. With my money, Jerry.
I still have a t-shirt.
You know what? They should have, because I've seen the live action movies, the Japanese live action movies, and there's some good things about it. Ryoke, the CGI Ryoke, and L. L, that Japanese actor, is straight like he is L from the anime series. He has his mannerisms. It would make more sense because L's a quirky guy. You know, he sits on
Yeah.
his chair, weird. He eats cake, lots of sweets.
Mm.
With this guy doing the same mannerisms, because I saw how he's sitting on his chair, and I
Yeah, yeah,
saw
yeah.
how he, of course, his identity not being revealed, that whole thing.
Hmm.
That I don't think it's going to work for this guy. I think it works for honestly an Asian actor, and I think it works for. I think they should have brought in the guy who did the action movie from those films into this. I think they should have just brought him over. I mean, granted, you know, he probably doesn't know English. I don't know. I have no clue, but they should have casted at least L's part an Asian actor. I really strongly. It's really stupid not to do that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. You know, it's like with all these movies that they're doing. You know, let's do the dreaded Dragon Ball one, Dragon
Yeah,
Ball Evolution.
Dragon Ball Evolution is definitely one of the go-tos of shitness, right?
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
skid mark of the live action anime movies. But then you had recent controversy over Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson,
Oh
which
yeah,
made more sense though because she's a name, but it still didn't bring in the money.
yeah,
Still didn't
yeah.
bring in the money. So with there is a problem in Hollywood. At this point, there is a problem.
Hmm.
It's the whitewashing of not only, you know, Dragon Ball Evolution and Ghost in the Shell, but also now Death Note. And Death Note, did you see any Asian actors in this series? I didn't see any in the trailer.
Maybe Ryuk is one.
Which is a great casting. That
Yes.
I could get on board because, you know, Ryuk is a CGI character or whatever they're going to do. So William Defoe as Ryuk is amazing. That's
Yes.
awesome.
I think that's like actually I think that's gonna be the highlight of the movies, seeing Ryuk when he reacts with light and everything like that. Who knows? I'm making a little prediction out there that I think that but when the movie goes on, that L's gonna be able to see Ryuk. I think that he's gonna be able to see him and get like freaked out.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna happen. Mm.
yeah, for sure. Also, what really caught my eye in the trailer is a lot of things that they really stray away from the manga. I'm gonna go from the anime because I never
Yeah,
really read the manga. I really just watched the anime, and they
yeah.
stray a lot from the anime. I could tell. Like, there's this one scene where it seemed like they're painting or Light as a villain, but yet a sympathetic villain
Hmm.
because he's saving his love interest in one of the like kind of the Ferris wheel type deal, not Ferris wheel, but like I think it was a Ferris wheel. Like
Yeah, yeah.
there's many imagery that showcases that, you know, this is not going to be a straight out adaptation from the manga and anime. They're going to stray a lot away from that.
Hmm.
And Light is somewhat sympathetic character in the beginning, but he's straight out a villain. Like he is a straight
Oh
out
yeah.
villain in the series.
Oh yeah. He becomes yeah. Like I mean, I'm not too far into the series, dude. I'm only on episode 10, but as when what I seen, it's just that I just seen like how brilliant both characters are. You know, like I mean, honestly, I mean, I'm gonna say this, like I'm gonna say this, but I think L is almost a greater detective than Batman. You know,
Oh yeah,
he
yeah, you could say
yeah,
that. I mean, they're two different worlds, but L
mhm,
is just as like he is smart as hell. Granted,
yeah.
you haven't seen the rest of the series, so I
No,
wouldn't
no,
be
no,
able to
yeah,
like,
yeah, no.
yeah.
Mm. But you know,
Uh,
like I mean, I like how when I was watching it when they were when L was figuring out who Light is, and you know, like how I mean, how all this detection that he was doing was like go ahead and just like breaking down until finally he was hitting really close to home for Light, and then Light was just countering. It's just like this like great like you know I guess you could say like a ballet dance of intelligence between both of them. You know how Light is you know like counteracting him and L's moving in more and more. I think that's really cool how they really doing that, you know, and how you know both geniuses they are. And Light's only in high school, and L's I think a teenager also, right?
yeah, L is yeah, technically a teenager. There's a whole thing where he, you know, he's so smart that he can't go. That's why they don't know his identity because he's not in the public.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. That's the cat
Mhm.
and mouse. L and Light. That's why the series is so everybody grasps to it because
Yeah.
it's a plot, it's characters, that you see on modern television, where there's a cat and mouse. It's a detective. It's a solving the crime type kind of series. Even though we the audience already know what's going on, and Elle doesn't.
Yeah.
It's, is he going to get him or not?
Mm.
That has to be the vocal point, and that has to succeed for the Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Note, because if that doesn't succeed, the whole thing is just trash. The whole thing is
Yeah.
trash. And if you don't like the actors' performances, or you don't like their chemistry, it's gonna fall apart real quick. You can only that is the main vocal points for the film, and we're going to see if it does the job. I mean, I have low expectations going into it. Of course, I'm not going to say I'm not going to not watch and say that's the worst movie ever. I'm going to watch it and see if it has that. If it doesn't have that, though, I don't see how it's going to recover.
I agree.
So yeah, so Death Note. Do you remember when it was coming out? I can't remember what day it was coming out. August
27th.
August 27th. Okay, so I might be doing some revisiting the Death Note series as myself, doing some live reactions on some of the episodes, because it's such a fantastic series. And people who don't like anime, that's kind of like the gateway drug, so to speak, into anime.
Next to Dragon Ball right there.
Yeah, next to Dragon Ball. What's so great about Death Note? It's not too long as Dragon Ball, so you could just watch. I think it's like 50 episodes, something like that.
Yeah,
so it's a good series.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on from Death Note, a little bit more anime news out there. If you haven't already, they're premiering a lot of the Studio Ghibli movies. I believe in Regal, and over here in where our area is in downtown Slow, called the Movie Experience, which I absolutely love. Studio Ghibli movies, that's including like Spirit Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, Howl's Moving Castle. So I really recommend anybody who is a Studio Ghibli fan to really watch these films on the big screen. It makes a difference. It really does. Instead of watching on a small screen, big screen. Like I would love to see an Akira back on the big screen. I would love to see that and watch it in the theater. Have you ever seen any of those movies? Super.
I seen the Kiki's Delivery Service.
Or how about Totoro? And Totoro is one of the big ones.
I haven't seen that one, but I've seen the Moving Castle one, and I seen also. Did he do that Princess Wolf one?
Princess Mononoke. It's not on the list. It's not on. They're not showing it, so maybe it's not a Studio Ghibli. I thought it was, but I guess it might not be. How's Moving Castle? I'm definitely gonna go check out. It's like around.
I liked it a lot. Because when I got into anime, this is how I got introduced into anime. It's like, ooh, girl with underwear on. I want to see that. Being 13 years old, I know. That's how I got introduced into anime. But then I started
Bulma's panties. But yeah, How's Moving Castle is awesome. I actually do like the dub too. The dub, how the main protagonist, or the main guy who's doing all that, Christian Bale's voices in there, so that's kind of interesting. Billy Crystal is the Flame. Yeah, it's awesome. Like I love How's Moving Castle, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. I just missed Kiki's Delivery Service, and I haven't seen that since I was like a kid.
Yeah, I know. That's when I saw both those. Is when I was a kid. I saw the Moving Castle and the Kiki's Delivery Service when I was a kid. So I would have to go back and definitely watch them all over again to see just to remember them.
Oh yeah. Also, Boku no Hero Academia pops. They're coming out this month. What was the lineup? Super. What's the lineup? What's the info on that?
It's of course All Might, which is going to be a 6-inch pop, so he's going to be a big one. And then there's Deku, and then there's going to be the Chase Deku, with he's has a ripped up mask on, that bunny mask thing that he had on. It's going to be that one, and you're going to have to help me out with the names. Like I said, I'm terrible with the names. His friend, what's the name of the one with the grenade?
Bakugo.
And that's just going to be one. Then there's going to be the girl, his one of his friends, the Gravity one, the Fights Gravity. There's going to be her. And then there's going to be
Ochika.
The Flash guy.
The black guy
with the the Flash guy. The guy who runs back.
Oh, the Flash guy. They see the black guy. You know what? Boku no Hero has no black guys in there. What the hell? What the?
And you know what they do? They do the one who does all the anti-gravity. She's in. You don't know if she's black.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. But Lita, yeah, Lita is going to be a pop as well. When did those come out? Those come out this month?
Those come out this month in July. I actually started looking for them already, and they're of course not out yet. I don't know. I don't know the exact date. I still, although all these pops that I've been collecting, I still don't know the exact dates they come out.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So it's sometime this month.
Okay, be on the lookout for that one. The Boku no Hero Academia pops coming out in July. Not knowing if it's out yet or not.
They could be out right now. Who knows?
Before we start the season 2 talk, is there any anime you're about to watch, or any anime you're going to watch or are watching at all right now?
You know, like I said, just watching Death Note, slowly but surely. Of course, My Hero Academia. Those are my two main ones. As for anime, like other anime, no, not really, because I really don't know what other animes out there. You know, like there's so many that, you know, I feel like I should watch the Dragon Ball Super. I mean, even though I've watched your reviews on them and they're not great, I know that. But I mean, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, and you know, like I you know, gotta see what why Trunks has blue hair, which I want to know that.
He does not. He doesn't have blue hair.
It doesn't have blue hair?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm missing something here.
A lot of people feeding you lies.
I guess because I've seen the things where he has blue hair.
Yeah, that's clickbait.
Oh.
Right now we're at the Tournament of Power, so we have like all these fantastic fighters from different universes, which is pretty cool. Like these different kind of designs and different kind of abilities and stuff. So we have them getting.
I want to see female Broly. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
From the voice, it doesn't sound like it's all that. You know, wow.
Yeah, we'll talk about. It's almost over. It's we're at 90 something, and I think there's only supposed to be 100 episodes in the season.
All right.
So all right, let's get into it. Boku no Hero Academia season 2. I mean, we're at most of it has been showcasing the Olympic type stuff that's going on. Yeah. I mean, of course, the tournament, a lot of things that are happening with before that too. So we're just discussing the overall season 2, what we thought, what we're thinking of it, how we're feeling about it. I believe I saw the finale. I think this is that I saw everything. I think it's done. So Boku no Hero Academia season 2, super. What's your thoughts?
I honestly, I like it. I love it. I love Boku Hero Academia. It's a really great series. I mean, I love the superhero aspect of it. And right now, I mean, I know I'm behind in watching it because I prefer the sub, because I don't like to read, because when I read, I lose track of what's going on.
You're so lame. You know that? You're so lame.
So I'm only on episode 13.
I can't do dub if it's not good. If it's good, then I could do dub. But if it's not good, I'm sticking with sub. Most of the time, I stick with sub. Boku no Hero Academia season 2, I've been watching, of course, sub. And I like the voices sub. I think the voices in sub is really, really spot on to a lot of these characters, especially Bakugo. Bakugo in this season, his looks, he has some meme looks in this season. All right, he has some of those meme looks. He has been. I don't know what's the problem with this kid. You know, this kid is always mad, and they say that he's not. That he even says himself, like, I'm not mad, I'm calm. Like, how are you calm? It's hilarious.
I like it when at the tournament, because I know you've seen the tournament, and I know we're spoilers ahead if anyone hasn't seen it. Big spoilers right now. That he won the tournament. He won, you know, against what's the flame ice guy's name?
Oh, Toriki. Yeah,
he won against Toniki, and he got so pissed off because basically Toniki just like said, you know, like he knocked him out. He's like, no, that's not all. I want you to give me all. And he was just pissed. Even All Might was scared of him, dude.
I know All Might's like, oh, like they had to strap him into the podium, the first place podium. They had like this big old like chain thing or like thing to cover his mouth so he'd shut the hell up. Yeah. He was fighting so hard to get out of there. Like, Bakugo is 10 times more crazier than Vegeta,
Oh yeah,
attitude wise. It's hilarious.
yeah. I love that. I love how he's just trying to get out because he's like, no, this is not fair. This is not how I wanted to win. I wanted to beat him. I wanted to basically just murderize him. And I honestly, dude, he's a villain.
He is.
A villain.
He's a
He's not a
villain.
hero.
But what I like is that Bakugo is just like not. He's trying not to be a villain. He's trying to. He's going for to be a hero.
Yeah.
Automatically, you'd be like, he's a villain. He's a villain. He's a villain. He's a villain. It's like the one guy who was able to control Deku.
Yeah.
How he is trying so hard to be a hero as well.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't look the part or even acts the part. But they're really trying. That's what I like about this season is like you see a lot of characters trying. They have different motives and different ideals of what a hero should be and why they want to be a hero. Like let's Ochako or Ochika. Ochika is being a hero because she wants money.
Yeah.
I love that part where she's like, I want money.
And she just says it just like that. It's like, my way is not honorable like your guys' way. I want to make money so my parents don't have to work as hard. And in the book, in case like you guys don't know, just in the Boku Hero Academia world, is that 70% of the Earth's population has a quirk or these abilities. And so most people like have an ability, and I guess her parents don't have them, or they do have them.
I want to say it looks like they don't.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I don't think they don't either because he's a construction worker. No, the mom does. The mom has one. I remember seeing the mom has one. But yeah, so like she's all like, I just want money so my parents can live a happier life, which is a good thing too. It is an honorable thing. Like
it is like it makes sense. It's just like saying somebody became a famous athlete or a famous singer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did this also to buy their mom a house, buy their parents whatever they need, put them in retirement. And that's what she's trying to do, which is absolutely, like, she's just brute honest that she's trying to make money. It's not anything where like a dream or anything like that, which is perfectly fine. That's why I still really like her, because she's brutally honest, and she's starting to one, catch feelings for Deku, and two, really admire Deku as well, and why he wants to be a hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I like Deku's reasons for wanting to be a hero. He just wants to be like he wants to be like All Might. He wants to be like his hero, and plus he has his hero's quirk in him. Well, I'm not going to call it a quirk because it's not a quirk. It's an ability. He has his abilities.
Yeah, because he wasn't born with it, and All Might wasn't born with it either, as we find out.
Yeah, All Might wasn't born with it either. So it's not a quirk. It's more of an ability. I mean, that single strand of hair that he ate before the tournament, when he was getting ready to go to the UA school, that single strand of hair gave him all this strength. And I think that's really cool. But yeah, like I said, he doesn't have an ability, and All Might doesn't have an ability. So he's really still quirkless. He just has these abilities that he can't control just yet,
Which I absolutely love too, because I think this season, if you didn't like Deku, I think you're going to love him more or you like him a little bit more. I don't think you go backwards with this character in the season. I think you go forward, because this guy, he uses he's reckless. Even Recovery Girl tells you got to find another way to use your quirk, because this is your ability, because this is I'm not gonna help you anymore, because you're just damaging your body so much, which I absolutely love that consequence factor to it. But I love Deku, how this kid he gave Todoroki a run for his money.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
I knew he was going to do it when he was just popping his fingers and using his ability, using every little finger. I mean, that took guts, man. That took guts.
Oh yeah, that did. I mean, he broke his finger. Like when you break a bone, it hurts bad.
Yeah.
And so like, I mean, he even broke his middle pinky, his middle finger or whatever, even more, because he used it earlier to do the thing. So it was just completely obliterated.
Yeah,
his pointer finger.
Yeah, his body is absolutely like he was done. He was done. And I was interested to see how this was gonna be because we saw, I mean, Todoroki going into that matchup. I was like, dude, Todoroki is way more powerful than Deku. There's
Oh
way,
yeah.
I mean, that's why I thought Deku had to use his brains, which
Mm,
he kind of did. Um, but it was Todoroki at this. I think Todoroki at this point, even though Bakugo won, I
mhm.
think hands down he's the strongest in this class of
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
heroes.
I would like to say like when Deku was kind of doubting himself a little bit, saying like in the beginning before he fought Todoroki, he was like going, is this what talking to All Might? I like what this I'm not once again he's saying I'm not the one that's like worthy of your power. I don't want you should find someone else. And then when All Might says, oh I should get Todoroki to do it, combine my all for one with his ice and fire ability, he would be an unstoppable hero, and I believe that. I believe that 100% because you see how powerful his ice is, and he was just using his right side because he has that conflict within him. Left side being all he doesn't want to use his father's left side. But
Mhm.
man, imagine all for one with that power. Oh man, dude, unstoppable right there, dude, unstoppable.
I've been noticing too, like a lot of film, anime, TV. The dad's always an asshole. The dad is always the asshole. Like
Yeah.
the dad don't get no love. I don't even know why we celebrate Father's Day anymore. Why do we celebrate that when the dads get no love? The dad,
Well, here's the perfect
yeah,
example right
and
here. Like even
Endeavor is a little. He's a
yeah,
shit. He's
Denver,
a
yeah,
dick. He's a dick.
yeah,
But the mom, man,
yeah.
damn, that was some deep shit right there with the mom and Todoroki. Oh, you haven't
Water
seen,
because she didn't like it.
huh?
He burnt his whole left side because she didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Boiling water when she threw it on his face.
Yeah, like
Poor.
yeah, she's hard, and then she's like, she really like, she can't see the sight of him. She hates the sight of Todoroki. It's just like, damn, man. I mean, the mom's not winning any Mom of the Year awards either. Hands down, the best mom in this series is Deku's mom. She's such a
Oh,
sweetheart. Damn it! Every time
yes,
she comes on screen, this is hands down one of my favorite. If they made a pop of her, I'm getting that pop before any other character. She's such a sweetheart. She's
yeah, she
such a
is.
lovable mother. Um,
Mm.
also, will we? Are you at the point with Lita and his brother?
No.
Okay, so I'll leave that there. But I will say though, Lita has a brother who is also a hero that he looks up to. He mentions him in the beginning, I believe, of this
Mm.
season or last season, and it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good with Lita's character. I really liked how he was fighting the chick with all the gadgets and stuff, and how she was just kind of promoting her
Oh,
own shit. Like,
yeah,
yeah, this works, this work. Lita, show
yeah,
them. Like she's in the fight, and then she just disqualifies herself. She's like, "That's all I wanted to do."
yeah. I know. I'm done. I don't want to
I'm like,
fight. I just
mic
got it out
drop, boom. Yeah.
there. I,
Um, I will say too, the cavalry battles were really great.
yeah.
Especially with Deku and that the crow-looking guy. I can't remember his name, but
Oh
really
yeah.
like that character though.
Yeah, he's a good character. He has. I think I like his quirk too. Like his ability where it's weaker in light, but it's stronger in dark.
Yeah,
You know.
it's called the Dark Shadow, I
Yeah,
believe.
Dark
So it
Shadow,
makes sense. Yeah. So
yeah,
he's like the hero. He's like an Alec Baldwin, the Shadow.
yeah. I remember that one movie.
Oh yeah. What did you think of Ochika versus Byakugo? And people, if I'm butchering their names, too damn bad.
You're doing better than I am, man, at the name. So more power to you. Which was
uh,
Ochiko again?
Ochika versus Byakugo, because I was actually kind of excited for it. I was looking forward to it. And what did you think of the whole battle?
Which one of those two?
The girl with the gravity and Byakugo.
Oh yeah, I thought that was really good. I mean, honestly, like she was fighting at her 100%. Like she was really giving it to him. She had that great strategy, that great plan. Even Bakugu said that like she would have won if he didn't use that big explosion. She would have won. Because she threw him off guard,
Oh
and
yeah.
he was shaking from it. He was literally shaking from it because he was, like he was caught off guard. He didn't think that this girl had the power, and then he goes up to Deku and says, "Did you help her with this strategy?" And he's all like, "No, I was all her." And then he just like he was really impressed with her, he actually respects her now more.
Yeah, I mean that I was like, what? Because I believe I did a live reaction of it where I was like, what is she doing? Like, well, she just continued to do this. I'm like, she has to have a plan of some sort.
Yeah.
And that one caught me off guard too. Like, I didn't realize it was all hovering up top, and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. She's about to do a Madara and drop the meteor on Byakugo. But yeah, Byakugo is so powerful though that but Byakugo, I love, I don't want to say I love Byakugo as a character. I really like Byakugo as a character because how insane he is.
Oh yeah.
His quirk can only get him so far. So I'm very interested to see if he'll be able to manipulate it and do different things moving forward.
Yeah, I think he will because like I said, like he wants to be a hero. He wants to be the number one hero, stronger than All Might, and he has that drive to him. He has that will to do it, and he's definitely going to do it. I think as the series goes on, he's honestly going to get way stronger. I think he's going to, and I honestly think that him and Deku are going to become better friends than they already are. But I honestly think that he's going to be one of the strongest heroes, like in the series.
I thought we would have more signs of the friendship wise this season with Deku and Bakugo.
Yeah.
But I'm not. We didn't get as much. Like it's little hints here and there that Byakugo, with Deku, but not as much as I thought. And it's more like Deku becoming more friendly towards Todoroki than Byakugo.
Yeah. Todoroki really is admired by Deku's will, I guess you could say, to like help people out, like his will to like like get the best out of people, and that's what he's trying to do. Like he's like when they were fighting, like he tells them, this use your left side, this not your father's quirk, it's yours. You may be like your father, but you're your own person, so go ahead and fight me with 100%, fight me with everything. And so like right now it's kind of messing in Todoroki's mind about like, oh wow, like he said this to me, what do I do, like he's kind of conflicted, like he's like like, is it okay or is it okay, he just doesn't know anymore.
Oh yeah, like he was totally conflicted going into the Byakugo fight. Like he was just still stunned, which is kind of crazy. That's what Deku is doing. I never thought he was gonna. I'm glad that he didn't win. That was kind of crazy how he didn't even go to the finals, how he lost so early on. But I like how Deku is changing the game, not from power wise, but from inner conflict wise, where he's helping his fellow people out. Because that's what he hear. The whole kind of message in this season, especially with Deku, is being a hero doesn't save having to like be the most powerful hero, always beat villains, this and that. It's helping people, it's saving people, it's being likable, really just really being just an overall good person, having a good heart. And that's what the message is for this series, other than just being like All Might, where he's just he's like a Superman, right? He could do anything, he could be anywhere, he could beat anybody. But what makes All Might so fantastic and why he's such a lovable character is because this guy is not doing it for fame, fortune, and this. He's doing it because he wants to help people and he's a good person. So that's why he gave Deku the ability to his ability and pass this on to him, because he sees the same traits in Deku. And along the way, as Deku gets stronger, he will become like All Might, and he'll maybe even surpass All Might and be stronger, faster, and be able to take on villains and be able to save the world. But you can't save the world without saving the little people first, situations and stuff. So I mean, I think it's a really cool. This is this season by far. I I don't know if it's better than the first season, but damn, how am I just absolutely just clapping for the anime team because the animation has been on point from beginning to end. The animation has
Yeah.
been beautiful.
Oh yeah, it has. And I like how there are different opening scenes for 1 and 2. I like how season 2 is them stretching out, them getting to work out and everything like that. This is what I love about the animation. In season 1, it was something different, and it's a different song too. I just like that, I just like how they're showing that they're different. But yeah, I agree with the whole like season 2 is actually far better than season 1. I love season 1 because it showed everyone getting introduced. Them, like it shows a Deku training to be worthy of going to the UA, and then finally he's in UA, and it just I don't know, I just like the second season a lot more better than the first. It just shows a lot more power, a lot more fights, and just a lot more.
Yeah,
That's better.
yeah. I think season 2 had a lot more going on with it, and a
Yeah.
lot more of showcasing of a lot. What I like about season 2 is really showcasing the other characters too, and getting to
Yes.
know
Yes.
the other characters and their abilities. I
Mhm.
didn't like how they kind of like quickly got done with some of the fights that I wanted to see.
Oh
It
yeah.
was quickly done. I mean, it's realistic though. Like those fights
Mhm.
are not going to stretch out so long, which I
Yeah.
really appreciate. But I thought it could have been a little bit more stretched out, just a tiny bit with these other fighters. My girl Tissue, Froggy,
Oh yeah.
she wasn't really involved in season 2, which I'm really disappointed in. I don't know where her character is going from here on there because I feel like
Mhm.
she's really just kind of a secondary character and not really kind of the fold of like the main cast. Because the main
Yeah.
cast is of course Bakugo, Deku, Todeki, Ochika, Lida, All Might himself, Eraserhead. But
Oh yeah. I like Race It.
um, I'm hoping she does a little bit more later on, maybe more seasons to come.
Yeah.
In the manga, maybe she is. I don't know. I haven't read it, but yeah. I mean, I think the season has just been absolutely solid. I think it's better than the first season. I think the fights were really entertaining. I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think they were absolutely iconic fights, if that makes sense. I just think they were really entertaining fights.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the two iconic fights are with Bakugo and Lita, and Deku and Todoroki. I think those are the two main ones that they showed. But those are the two main epic because you got to really see the power that all these people have, all the strategy that they can do. Just like with Lita is her name, right? Lita.
Are you talking about you mean Ochika, right?
Ochika, yeah. And yeah, Ochika, yeah. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm terrible at these names, man.
Wait, did Lita fight Bakugo?
Yeah, it's the gravity one, right?
The gravity one's Ochika.
Oh, Chica. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm terrible with these names, man. I'm
Lita's
terrible
the
with them.
Flash.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, Chica's the Flash.
No, Ochika's the gravity. Lita's the
Oh,
Flash.
okay. All right.
Damn
All
it,
right.
James.
I'm terrible at these names, man. I'm terrible. But I just like the fights that they do with them because it shows that them growing, them using their powers more. And just, like, I mean, I honestly thought that the Deku and the Todeki fight was pretty epic. I like that one.
Yeah, that had more emotional pull
Yeah. Mhm.
for the fight leading into it, especially with the whole conflict with Todeki, and just like we already know the struggles Deku had to go through just to be there. you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
um,
Forklifts and everything. Yeah.
the one iconic moment for me this season though was when Deku freaking used his smarts because there's like landmines, right? They had that
Oh
race
yeah.
going in the landmines, and
Mhm.
he freaking he uses his head. He gets on what was it, like a door or something like that?
Oh yeah, a piece of armor from the robot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he shoots himself past Byakugo and Toriki, and he
Mhm.
gets number one in that race. I was like, that's my boy right there. That's my
Yeah.
boy using his head. That's what I wanted all along. I love when Deku uses his head. I love when he uses his notes. I love how he knows a lot of these people's abilities.
Mhm.
That's why I still I'm cool with it. I'm cool with him having the ability that All Might has. but I think it would have been served the story a little bit better if he had no abilities. If he was like the Bruce Wayne of Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah, I see that. I think that would have been a really good thing right there. Like his he gave him the hair, but it just didn't kick in just yet. Like
Yeah.
it'll kick into like maybe the fight that's going on right now. It'll kick in more. In the first season, it was just like showing him showing his intelligence. I agree with that though.
Yeah, I really do think but I'm cool with Deku being able to have the ability that Alma has. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting how he's going to control it down the line and how he's going to stop hurting himself. I mean, honestly, he hasn't made any really progress. And the reason why he's not made any progress, I think he's going to start making progress because Recovery Girl straight out said, I ain't going to heal you. I ain't going to give you any more kisses until you know how to do it yourself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that scar on his hand that he got from the big fight with Todaki, she said that's kind of like a reminder of like I'm not gonna help you no more. You need to learn how to control your powers, or else it's gonna be worse for you.
Oh yeah. This season, what was your favorite moment this season so far?
I like it when they're picking their names. Honestly, that's my favorite part was when they were picking their superhero names.
Oh, dude, you saw that episode?
Yeah, I saw that episode. Yeah.
That's the finale.
Oh, that's the finale. Well, then I saw all of it then.
I believe that's the finale.
Hmm.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, they're picking their names, right?
I think that's the finale. That should be the finale.
And then,
or maybe it's on a hiatus. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you did see that episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did see that episode.
Dude, how funny was it when you found out why Eraserhead is called Eraserhead?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the DJ guy gave his name to that.
The DJ guy's like Eraserhead. And he's like, yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, like, whatever. And then I like, trust me, it will haunt you the rest of your life.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I like that part.
I was always wondering why the hell do they call him Eraserhead? I like him though. I like that. Yeah. I like that superhero. I bet you like the one that looked like Girl in Logon for a minute.
Oh yeah, I did. I thought that was cool.
What the hell was her name? She had the glasses. She was like kind of a mistress kind of chick.
Oh, Midnight.
Yeah, Midnight. Yeah.
What's her ability? I just remember she peeled like her like clothes off or something, and she threw it to like put someone to sleep.
I don't know. I forgot what ability she had. Honestly. Yeah. What was it? Bakugo was like murder. Call me murder.
I think you need to pick another name. And he's like, what? What's wrong with this one? And then he does something else with murder in it. He's like,
was it like Captain Murder or something like that?
Like, I think you need to pick another name.
I think they're doing a lot so good with Deku because his name throughout the whole series. I mean, I called him Deku throughout the whole thing, like because that to me that sounded. Byakugo called him Deku, so I like it had a ring to it, but he was known as Midoriya throughout the whole 2 seasons. So I am super happy that he embraced the Deku name, and that's his hero name. It's Deku. It's short, sweet, and even though it means like something bad, he makes it something good. That's what I really like Midoriya because he's he's different. He's so likable. You can't hate him really too much. So I do like how he chose the name Deku.
Yeah, I thought that was cool too. And then I like how I just didn't call him the Flash because I don't know how to say his name. How he was gonna pick his brother's name because his brother told him to, and he was like, no, I'm not gonna pick that name. I haven't earned it yet, and so he just went with his name.
Yeah. Man, you know what? You think he's gonna be a villain?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's too good.
How crazy would that be? Because the cycle of hate, you could say in anime, cycle of hate. The way you become a villain and the way you get into that cycle is one, revenge, and two, killing for that revenge. Look at Sasuke.
Yeah, no way. I'm thinking about it right now, and I remember that look at the end of episode 13.
Mm-hmm.
He was angry. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think he's gonna be a villain. I think that Deku's gonna help him just in time, but I think that he's gonna do some shady shit. Some shady shit. He's gonna probably beat someone to like death to get some information to get Stain.
I think either something bad's gonna happen. I don't think Deku's gonna be there just in time because when Deku says like when he left,
Oh yeah.
I would live to regret that for the rest of my life. Either he's
Mhm.
going one die or two he's going to turn to the dark side. And that would be an epic turn. Like I think that would make
Yeah.
more sense than a lot of the turns that we've had over the past, like Vegeta and Sasuke. I think that would make kind of a little bit more sense on it. Well, Vegeta over time he turned and Vegeta's awesome.
Yeah.
But it'd be a better turn than like Sasuke and
Mhm.
Naruto. Um, It'd be crazy, man. It'd be crazy if he somehow turned into a villain. I mean, I like Lita. I like the Flash.
Mhm.
I like him. I didn't think I was gonna like him as much because
Yeah.
he's kind of like a simple design, but he's cool. I like him a lot. So, what happened to his? I like that villain though. The
Stain.
hero killer. The hero
Yeah.
killer looks fucking beast. He
Yeah.
looks like a murderer psychopath. He looks crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It,
so it's going to be interesting where they all go, and what if anything though, if Lita, something's going to happen to that character, and I think he might die actually.
really.
Yeah, I mean
Wow.
for revenge for his brother, you never know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I said, I think that he's gonna like just get that taste of like maybe that taste of blood, and he's gonna like maybe go to the dark side because like he's all like this is so much more better, but yet he's a rule follower. I mean, he follows all the rules to the T.
That's
That's
very
why you know I don't know. I think he's gonna definitely have that conflict in his head where like was he doing is good or was he doing is bad? I don't know, I think it's gonna be cool to see what's gonna go up.
Where did Byakugo go? What like kind of where? Because everybody went to go to their kind of like agencies or whatever. Where did
Yeah,
he go?
I don't know. I think he's I don't know where he went. Yeah, I don't know.
How funny in the next season if he end up being in the same one as Deku?
That would be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be just seeing him like because he's always pissed off at him. He always I want to one up you and everything and I think you know what he will probably end up there.
That'd be hilarious, right? Oh
Yeah.
well, you know what? No, because Deku is going with All Might's teacher.
Right? Yeah. Who knows about All for
Remember,
One?
All Might was like shaking his little booties.
Yeah.
Like he seriously, like it was funny because Deku's like, oh, looking at him like, dude, this guy is seriously like, what is going? He is shaky. He can't even like give me the little recommendation thing.
Yeah, because I'm all like, how much worse is he if if All Might shaking from?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I still thought it was funny too this season when All Might went to his like skinny form, and that suit was all big on him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's funny. And that suit that he wears, that bright orange, bright yellow suit, man, that is one tacky suit, man.
There's one tacky suit, and then fucking All Might, man, he's always smiling and like, hey,
Yeah, no, I'm.
young Byakugo, congratulations. Here, take it.
He's so seriously, this kid's scary.
This kid's gotta stop.
Yeah.
It would have been hilarious if he's like, kid, are you in a right profession?
You sure you don't want to be a villain? You look the part.
All right, James. What were the questions you had for me, brother?
Oh, okay. This is the question I have. You have All Might has the all one for all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how strong do you think that all for one is? Like, tell me, because I know you know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but if I had to guess, I want to say it's like Superman abilities, man. Not the
I was
speed,
just gonna,
not the
yeah.
speed, but the strength for sure.
Uh-huh. I
Like
was just gonna say, do you think he can go toe to toe with Superman?
All Might, if he on his in his prime,
Yeah.
no, I don't. But I
Yeah.
think he lasts a little bit long.
Really?
Yeah, I think, but speed wise, I don't think I think the speed of All for One is just not as fast as Superman, because Superman.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but it has potential. I mean, honestly, the real question is, can this go toe to toe to Satayama in One Punch Man?
I was just gonna think that too, yeah, because One
Mhm.
Punch Man, he's pretty strong, dude. I mean,
That's an interesting question. That's
yeah,
that's an interesting topic here. Satayama, I know I'm butchering his name, but One Punch Man
yeah.
versus All Might, who wins that fight in
Oh
their
man,
prime? Well, Satayama's always in his prime, but who wins that?
yeah, that's true. I would have to give it to Satayama, man, because he conditioned himself with 100 push-ups, 100 crunches.
That's all you need to do.
But I don't know. I mean, he's pretty strong. I mean, I seen him punch that big old giant thing, of course, with one punch, and that's what he's known for. But I don't know. I think Satayama. I really think that he would win.
I agree with you. I think
Yeah,
Satayama wins that fight. He's just too beast, man. He's too
yeah,
powerful. If you have people comparing you to Goku, that's
yeah.
something.
That is something because Goku is toe to toe with Superman, even though that Superman wins every time. You know, I'm just saying.
Goku at this point is toe to toe with Beerus.
Oh, is he?
I don't know. Beerus, 100% Beerus. Like at this point at Super, dude,
Hmm?
Goku's toe to toe with Superman, hands down.
Hmm.
Hands down. At this point,
Oh.
in Super,
And
but
Super God Super?
no, Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I hear he's gonna get a new form.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I mean, they're gonna keep getting new forms. He's gonna keep
Yeah,
getting stronger. At this point, he's just as strong as Superman. I mean, but Superman has that new godly form too. So
yeah, that's true. He does. Yeah, I
uh,
don't know.
I think All Might he's strong, but he's just not. He's not in that class yet.
No.
Unless we don't really know. Well, people who read the manga probably know, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think he's One Punch Man strong though.
Yeah, I don't think he could beat One Punch Man because, like I said, One Punch Man, one punch.
Which is interesting because we're comparing All Might with One Punch Man, Satayama,
Mhm.
but I just said that Superman and Satayama are, he lasts a little bit longer. So where is Satayama with Superman at that point?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, he has that strong punch, but Superman has a stronger punch. You know, Superman is basically, as long as the sun's out and there's no kryptonite around, Superman can win the day. Satyama, he's strong. Don't get me wrong. He's conditioned himself to be strong, but he's human. He has a limit. Just like everything else. Superman really doesn't have a limit. He has that sun to give him that infinite energy. Basically, if it was a if it was red sun and there was red kryptonite around, then I think that Satyama will win against Superman because that weakens him though. But you have to weaken him in order to get to that level. But like I said, like Satyama has a limit because he's human. He's 100% human. When Superman is a Krypton, from Krypton, he's a Kryptonian.
Yeah.
So
I know it's a crazy discussion. I mean, you honestly can't. I mean, Death Battle does it all the time,
yeah,
but even with Death Battle and all their facts and everything lined up, I mean, they're just they're different properties. They're different ways of like doing, of like
yeah.
upgrading their power and stuff. It's crazy. It's
Mhm.
absolutely insane.
I noticed in anime culture though, when they have um that like an ultimate power, it's always a fist punch. It's always like that punch. It's never like a kick, or it's never like with Superman's case, can lift buildings, who can lift everything. It's just a punch. It's just punching. And it's like a strong punch, don't get me wrong. You could devastate like a whole like continent with one punch, but it's like to me it just seems like that punch is the Japanese way of saying how strong he is.
Yeah, yeah. It's usually that case. There's no Black
Yeah.
Bolt in this, James. All right, there's nobody screaming at the top of their lungs. Which I gotta
Hey,
say, that
that
trailer
looks good.
Looks horrible.
But they got what's his name in it? The guy from they got
Ramsey
yeah.
Bolton. Game of
Yep.
Thrones, baby. What, next weekend?
It's next weekend. Yeah, it's next weekend.
Woo, can't wait. Going back to Boku no Hero Academia. So we had 2 seasons already. At this point, who is your favorite character?
Oh, hands down, it's Deku.
Deku's your favorite character? I thought you didn't like him.
I love Deku.
You liar.
No, I love Deku. I love Deku, and I love I love what's his name? Grenade
Lita.
guy.
Lita.
Yeah, I love those. I love
Lita. I knew you loved Lita though.
Yeah, the Flash guy, right? Lita.
Yeah, Flash.
Yeah.
You know what? They all have. That's the thing about Boku no Hero Academia. It's nothing new. That's the problem I have with it. Is that it's nothing new. You've seen this before. You've seen it in Naruto. You've seen it in the Flash. You've seen it in X-Men. You've seen it in The Incredibles. You've seen it in main one, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Who does Toriki remind you of? Who does he remind? What with that face of his? It's Zuko. Don't get me wrong. It's Zuko. Yeah, exactly. Zuko, Get that shit out of here. But I still love it.
All right, then let's see. Okay, if you could design a hero in Boku Academia, because the quirks range from everybody from having tape in your fucking elbow.
I like that. I like that though. The tape guy when he's like swinging all over that was kind of unique. I like that.
I did like that, and then also the guy who can go to stone who fought against
How funny was that? How funny when those 2 guys first of all, it was Colossus versus the stone guy, and they tied.
Yeah.
And then they arm wrestled, and then the one who was able to harden his body wins. And those magical Gurren Lagann type eyes come out, and they're like all manly. They're like, "Bro, deal in, you son of a bitch!" Like it was like that, man.
Yeah, I like that though. I love how they were evenly matched. It's like, dude, they're not going anywhere. It's the most boringest fight in the world because none of them were like hurting each other really. And then finally they set up with an arm wrestling competition.
Oh yeah. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it's like, okay, we're gonna decide this by just an arm wrestling contest. You rather just done a thumb war. That would have been more funnier.
but it serves a good point though. It shows how even quirks have limits. You know, that's what I loved about it. That's what I'm saying
with Byakugo. He has a limit. Like his is just like blowing shit up, right? Or able to use the fire, like the explosions and stuff.
Yeah,
like this isn't Naruto. You have jutsus. Naruto, you're able to actually combine water elements with wind element. With this, it's not elements, it's quirks. So you only have so much to do. That's why I think Deku has built. That's why he's probably going to become the greatest hero of all time. Is because he has a brain. He's smart. He's able to know what who he's fighting, his abilities are, and that you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that in the future. Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. I want to tell you really quick. You know, All Might's his moves that he does for his signature move names that he has. The one's called the Missouri Slam, another one's called the Detroit Punch, and one's called the Texas or the Texas something, but they're all states, dude. It's hilarious, because I was wondering who's stronger, Superman or All Might. But all his moves are United States states.
That's hilarious.
Dude, it's so hilarious, man.
Oh man, the North Carolina.
No, I think there is a Carolina one.
Oh my God!
If I'm not mistaken, I think there was a Carolina one.
You heard it first, guys. All Might's a wrestler.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, basically he is.
Dude, somebody, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get like a little video of like All Might kind of like strutting and putting the Hulk Hogan song in the background.
Dude,
I'm a real American.
Yeah, because it's so funny, dude. I love it, man. It's
He's
hilarious.
hilarious. I love him in his skinny form, though. In
Yeah,
his skinny form, he
yeah,
just looks like a freaking alien, and he looks so
yeah,
weird. It's hilarious.
yeah. I know his skinny form's cool. I do
So,
like.
Boku no Hero Academia. Where do we rank this of all-time anime? Is this the best, one of the best animes to come out? Is this in your top 10 all-time? Like, where do you rank this? Is it that good to warrant a ranking of top 10?
To me, to me, 100% number one. Number one.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa,
because
whoa, whoa.
I mean, like honestly, like I mean, there's Cowboy Bebop, which is great. There's Outlaw Star. I mean, I'm the
Dude,
classic
Cowboy
one.
Bebop's amazing.
Yes, Cowboy Bebop is amazing. I love Cowboy. Okay, okay. I would put it under. Okay, so we go Cowboy Bebop. It'll be top 10. It'll definitely be top 10. I got excited. I'm sorry. I got
I'm like,
excited.
you went straight to number one.
Yeah, I got excited, man. You know, like the
Yeah,
prospect,
that's
the prospect.
crazy.
But yeah, you got Outlaw Star. I mean, I'm sorry, you got Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Outlaw Star, Escaflowne, which I know you haven't seen yet. You should
No,
watch
I've
that.
seen Escaflowne. Remember, we established I have seen it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Escaflowne.
But I saw the Mexican version.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I saw it when I was in Colorado, and then the story is I was in Colorado, and my uncles at the time were living with my grandma and stuff, and I was smaller, I was a little lad. Anyway, so they bought, I think they bought the DVD of Escafone, and it was the episodes where they're climbing like a mountain, or not a mountain, or like something like that, where it's like they're fighting bad guy after bad guy after bad guy, and it's in Spanish because they speak Spanish, and I don't know what the fuck what's going on in Escaflowne, but yeah, they had their armor. It was really brutal though. It was really kind of really mature. I remember, and I was like, dude, what the hell is this? What is this? It's kind of entertaining. It's really cool though. So I have seen Escaflowne. It's kind of weird how that series is called Escaflowne, but I've seen it. Yeah.
And then I'll say Escaflowne. Those are the top ones. I would have to probably go with then My Hero Academia, or sorry, Boku no Hero Academia, and I honestly like Desert Punk.
Oh, I love Desert Punk. Dude, we
Yeah.
need to do a podcast with just Desert Punk.
Dude, yeah, I would have to rewatch the episodes, but yeah, definitely, it's been a while since I've seen
Have to? You would enjoy to.
that. That's true. That's true. It's not a chore.
I find it so hilarious, him and Junko.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
When
Dude,
he's,
I love how his armor is. This is a silver dome with a little knot that moves up and down.
Yeah, I want to do a cosplay on that, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get the helmet like that and stuff. So I had to find Johnny and say like, hey man,
Yeah. You gotta go with Johnny. He'll know how.
If you don't know what Desert Punk is, you guys should check it out. It's in Funimation.
Yes.
Amazing. Watch the dub though. Watch the dub. The dub is hilarious.
What?
There's one part because he's a mercenary. His name is Kanta. He's a mercenary in this desert. The Kanta Desert. Was it Kanta Desert?
Kanta Desert, yeah.
The Kanta Desert, where civilization has gone to shit. They're in a dark ages, so to speak, and
but they still have tech.
Yeah, they still have some tech. They still have weaponry here and there, but it's scarce. It's you had your job for hire, this trades and all this stuff. So he encounters another mercenary, and her name is Junko. And Kanta is just kind of a little kid. Not too like kid. He's like a teenager. He's a perv. Such a perv. He hasn't. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's never gotten laid. He encounters Junko, and Junko has these, of course, humongous jugs, and she's a mercenary too. There's one part where she comes knocking on his door, and this is the first time like she sees him without the mask that he has, and she's making fun of him like, you're just a kid. And Kanta's like, at this point the relationship's not very good. He straights out, grabs her tit, squeezes it, and then the animation has him go like look at his little hand, and like there's little flowers and little sparkles in his eyes. He's like, oh, it feels like my birthday. And then Junko pulls a gun on his face. It's hilarious. It's so
Yes.
funny. They
Yeah,
reference freaking Dickie Roberts, that movie Dickie Roberts, with what's his name, David Spade.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. Like Junko straight up goes, that guy, knuckin' futz. Like it's freaking funny. Like that's one of my all time favorites animes too. So of Desert Punk, at least comedy wise.
Yeah, comedy wise, it's a really good comedy. Yeah.
Boku no Hero Academia though, it's not on my top 10. It's not on my top 10. I have to see more. But I appreciate the consistency. The consistency of this anime. I love how it gets better. I love that the animation sustains. Like it's still very beautiful to watch. I love some of the moments that are in here. I love how some of the speeches Deku gives or some of the moments that happen. I love a lot of these characters. I think these characters are a very rich cast that you don't see too often in anime, where you kind of like everybody. I don't know about Byakugo. He's kind of a dick, but he's a funny asshole sometimes.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna go later on down the line. I don't know how rich the story really is. I haven't read the manga, like I said. I don't know if this is gonna surpass Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, or if it's gonna surpass Naruto or surpass the greats that are out there. But it's doing a great job, and it could be this generation's Dragon Ball Z. It could be this generation's Naruto. I think it's a good
claim though, dude.
It could be. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be. I said it's on track to how consistent it is, and a lot of great moments here and there. It could be one of the greatest of all time. It's too early to say. It's way too early to say.
Yeah.
I think that they're doing, like I said, I think they're doing a fantastic job. Let's see some of these villains though. Let's see more of these villains and see what they're capable of.
Yeah.
Let's see some of these arcs. Let's see Deku progress as a character. Like I said, there's a lot of things in here that I've seen before, especially of other animes. Let me see something a little bit different. And we do have things different here and there, like the tape guy, like we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah.
But let's see something different. I want to see some different stuff moving forward, and we'll see. But it's not in my top 10. I'm gonna put it at 20 for now. I'm gonna put it at 20 for now. But we'll see. We'll see when we go down the line.
What's your number one?
That's hard to say, man. That's really hard to say. That's really hard to say. I really love Bakuno. Bakuno is like this alchemy mobster 1930s Tarantino type editing series that's absolutely awesome. Love the characters. I actually love the romance in there too. I love the what's their name? The two characters. I can't believe I forgot their names. It's been so long since I watched it. The two characters, the funny duo, the comic relief are absolutely Isaac and Miria. Isaac and Miria is hilarious. I love those two, especially the dub of that. The dub in Bakuno is one of the greatest dubs in anime history.
I didn't check that one out.
One of the best dub. One of the best dub ever. Probably is the greatest one. Love Shanae. Love Vino. Like, I love that series, but I would have to really kind of think hard on it. And the soundtrack is absolutely mind-blowing beautiful. Soundtrack could be used for a movie, honestly. Live action movie. But really good stuff. So Boku no Hero Academia, man. What are you looking you know what? Talking about, let's get into it real quick before we end this. Talking about the romance, because there's not too much romance in here, which I really like. I like them focusing more on these kids growing up.
Yeah.
But there's some strong hints that Ochika and Deku are probably gonna hook up, or Ochika and Lita. I could see Ochika and Lita hooking up too.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I can't see that, but definitely Ochika and Deku. Definitely those two are gonna hook up. Those two are.
Unless they pull the Vegeta route and they go Ochika and Bakugo.
Which they probably will. I mean, I can see that too. I mean, she's gonna be the calming, cool head of the relationship, and he's gonna be the hothead. So, yeah, I mean, I can see that.
I mean, I see a lot of traits in Boku no Hero that I saw in Dragon Ball. in
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
I see a lot of that too. Yeah.
Lot of things that's being pulled from there. So moving forward, we'll see how everything goes. We'll see where these characters are at. Right now,
Yeah.
they're all doing their own thing, which is great because I want to see them really progress as characters, especially
Yeah.
Deku. Really want to see him progress. What are the things you want to see next season, man? What are you excited for? What is what makes you really hopeful for the next season?
Oh man, many things, dude. One, I hope that Deku learns to control All for One and just smashes villains, dude, left and right, dude. I want him to learn it, to control it, and just to be All Might and start. I want him to say the catchphrase, "I am here," like All Might told him to do when he went in the academy. I want him to finally be able to say that with confidence. I am here, and be able to do All Might proud. Because All Might's, like, I know he's not on the fence about picking him. I know he picked him because he likes him. That's a strong pick, but I just know that he wants to have him do that and everything. So I want to definitely see that, and I didn't want to see the romance. I want to see what's going to happen with Deku and with Ochika, right? Ochika,
Yeah.
And then I want to see what's going to happen with the Batigo. I want to see what happens with him. He's one of my favorite characters. He's uncontrollable. He's crazy. I just want to see what happens to him. I just want to see what kind of hero will he make.
Exactly, like he's a hero. Like he's not gonna win likability because even at the crowd didn't really like him.
Yeah.
Also, it's interesting because this story is being told by Deku himself and how he became the greatest hero of all time. So we know he's going to become the greatest hero of all time.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks. But how did he get there is the question.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened through that journey? Like because I'm pretty sure a lot of his friends, they're heroes and there's consequences. When you're a hero, you fight villains and then some people end up dying. So
yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So we're gonna, and then One Punch Man comes out later on this year too, season 2. So we'll see how that compares with Boku no Hero Academia, because even though they're two separate series, they have similarities with the academy and the agencies and all that stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I haven't really watched too much of One Punch Man.
One Punch Man, watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of it.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes too. But Boku no Hero Academia. If it wasn't I don't think it was. I think it was the finale. I'm not sure if it was not the finale. Maybe they're in hiatus or whatever. Or, we're waiting stuff. But so far, I'm really liking what's happening. I'm really, like I said, the animation's beautiful. Characters where they're at right now and where they're going.
Yeah.
So right now, it's really doing its job and getting it done. So
yes, I agree. 100%.
So we're gonna end it right here. I mean, Boku no Hero Academia, want to talk a little bit more about season 2, what our thoughts about it was. I mean, it's been a great year so far with anime. You can check out also Super Nerd's channel. I have the link below in the description box. And what are we working on right now, Super?
Oh man, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of stuck right now. I don't know. I was trying to see. Actually, I do know what I'm gonna work on. What comes out in 2 days?
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Exactly. There's going to be a non-spoiler and a spoiler review of that one. So definitely look on that one. I'll be working on that one. I'm not going to go on the Thursday one like Mr. Dan the Man here.
I might have to pull. I might have to push it to Friday because Thursday I have work at 10.
Oh, that's right. Whoa, man.
2:10. I mean.
2:10. Oh, well, hey, maybe we can go watch it on Friday.
Yeah, I might have to push it. I get off at like 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, we should totally hook up for a podcast on Spider-Man Homecoming, and we'll probably talk about is MCU doing the Spider-Man justice, right? And we should talk about like Tom Hardy as Venom. We should talk about like a lot of the things they want planned.
Definitely, because I know he's going to be part of the MCU, right?
There is some information that they're in the same universe, but yet they're not going to be kind of part of it.
Oh, okay.
We'll see what will happen. We'll definitely discuss that. I just got a Transformer. I just saw the Transformers, the the last night, whatever crap that's called.
Yeah, and I saw the review.
You guys can go check out that review. Also, later on tonight, I will be having the Baby Driver review out.
Oh, okay.
I will also be having Jax Teller, a little video for Jax Teller. It's really cool. It's really gonna be a really cool video, like my Jon Snow Game of Thrones one.
Oh, nice.
And of course, next weekend, baby, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is back on, and we're going to talk so much Game of Thrones. We only have 2 more seasons of Game of Thrones, and then it's over. Then spin-offs, but I mean, this is it, man. I think a lot of people. This is like leading up to the Super Bowl. We are in the playoffs right now, and Game of Thrones has been just absolutely crazy.
The girl who plays Arya said that she read the script and that it's looks amazing. It's
bananas.
Just what's going to be in it.
So I can't wait to see. Because my favorite character is Jon Snow, and one of my favorites is Tyrion and Daenerys. I think everybody else loves them too. So we'll see where these characters, and Cersei. What's going to happen to Cersei? So who is Jaime going to kill her? I don't know.
Messes with her.
But anyway, so Spider-Man Homecoming this week. So check out Super Nerd 81's review and non-spoiler review. And then after you get done with his, check out mine as well. And then we're going to hook up with a podcast talking everything Spider-Man in the MCU and future plans probably. And then before that, we'll probably talk about some other superhero news that are coming out and stuff. Also check out Super Nerd 81's Darth Vader and how he got that red lightsaber of his, the cyber. Was it?
It's not cyber no more.
Kyber crystal.
Yeah, Kyber crystal. Yeah,
Kyber crystal.
That was actually pretty good. That was actually a last minute one that I did. I saw big shout out to Star Wars Theory who actually posted about that, and I just thought that was really interesting on how it happened. I didn't even know that they changed it like that. I didn't even know that they changed it. And I honestly like the change. I honestly think that's better.
Yeah, Kyber crystal sounds a little bit better.
Yeah, well, no, not just that, and how he got it. Like how a Sith becomes a Sith. It's much more
intense.
Yeah.
I was your whole explanation is like, holy shit. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for joining us on the Boku no Hero Academia. We will be continue talking about anime in the future. We will be, a lot of good animes coming out. One Punch Man season 2. Code Geass is coming back for season 3. James, you need to check that out.
I will. Yeah, I did. I wrote it down in my notes right now.
Code Geass is amazing. It has that Gundam mecha, but it has that smartness like Death Note.
Oh, cool. I'll definitely go check that out.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. And from Dynamic and Daniel's son, we are out of here. James?
Super Nerd 81. Peace.